Another one, I'm not even gonna lie, haven't lost like this in a while, but there's so much for you to learn within this. Lost three trades. Really, I've never lost more than two in a long minute. But let's get straight into it. I'm gonna explain exactly what I saw and how I executed and where I could have done better. So, initially coming into the day, I did wake up late, so already one downside. Second downside is daily is bullish clearly, but we've been pretty much extending further. So I'm just thinking, okay, continuation higher, at least take out this area of liquidity and this area of liquidity, right? The 4 hour is still bullish. We've retraced. We're looking to expand higher. Perfect. The hourly has broke structure here. We'll mark that out, right? And then we've also mitigated the hourly order block within here. Funny enough, we actually didn't mitigate. We swept. I thought that was just a simple mitigation. So actually, we swept the hourly order block. Right? And then I'm thinking to myself, perfect failure to break 15-minute structure. Liquidity sweep marked out here too. Got a 15-minute break of structure to the upside. At this point, just show me a mitigation to the downside so that I can go on trading this thing higher, right? So the first mitigation that I thought I'd seen was this was the downward leg before the expansion, right? So when we came back into here, I thought that that was the move. And I saw this break of structure and an inversion of this fair value gap, at which point I decided to enter. That failed. The second part was really what I consider to be the, you could, for lack of a better word, true order block starts. Because when I scaled down to the 3 minute, I noticed that really it was just this. And even that was also wrong because technically, truth be said, we also had this nice area of inverse gaps and unmitigated gaps, unfilled gaps here. So yeah, I just thought that this was the real order block. And upon this break of structure and mitigation and reaction, I entered here, which also led into a loss. Now we seem to be heading back on higher after taking me out on both sides. Now, yes, I could have avoided this by doing one simple thing, and that's not entering within the discount of the previous leg. By entering at premium, meaning anything below the 50% mark, I would have avoided this entire shenanigan. Happens even to the best of us. And then this is the other trade that I took, which is very, very unfortunate. The third trade. So at this point, really, I'm thinking that the daily time frame on ES and NQ was bullish, right? But lower time frame executions weren't successful. So we know the direction. Now we're looking to just find execution points so that we can actually take advantage of this trade. The 4 hour is also bullish, right? Break of structure, mitigation, break of structure again, grinding up higher, probably going to see a nice expansionary leg. We also have news coming in tomorrow, so probably going to set up for a nice area to stay within, somewhere within here, so that it can at least say, oh, we invalidated and just tanked right off of this high time frame supply, or invalidated the supply and head lower. So a 4 hour, I'm thinking, yes, we could join at least the mid-range of this area and fill some imbalances. The hourly broke structure to the downside first, and then broke structure to the upside here. So I'm thinking, perfect, we're good to go. I saw the mitigation into the order block. See, if you scale down to the 15, you can tell that we mitigated this order block right here. And I still waited, and I was like, cool, market opens here. And we broke 15-minute structure again, right? At which point I'm thinking to myself, cool, let me find a area of liquidity to execute off of, which was, hindsight looking at it now, extremely decent, but not the right move, considering that we had this unmitigated order block right here that I could have targeted, which really just got perfectly taken. And now we're just on a tear higher. But yeah, so I saw this imbalance. So I was looking for either this imbalance or this. Well, I didn't know about this. So what happens is we get SMT into this bullish fair value gap, at which point I see a break of structure and execute on the retrace. And I leave some room because I entered off the SMT and the fact that it was a fair value gap, and usually they get swept twice. So I did survive this first initial sweep, but the second one came on, hunted me. Now what happens exactly? We take the fair value, that we take the order block and then invalidate this fair value gap right here, validate this bullish fair value gap and react off of it, at which point it would have been safe to enter. Could have put your stops under here and ran this trade for yourself. So in this video, see, you guys learned exactly what I could have done today, which was within my, I guess, set of tools. It's just that I only played, honestly, I lost too much to keep on trading today. And that's in some extent a necessary skill to have, because being able to walk away is very, very key in this industry. So yeah, if you guys did find this educational, make sure to like, follow. Lost a good 3% today, more like 4 if I'm being real. And yeah, we'll be logging off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out the other videos. I'm sure you guys have something to learn in there too.